Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and parents of all these beautiful students. First and foremost, I want to thank you for attending this informational setting. Today I will be discussing various types of savings plans that are through the state of California for you, for your disposal. Basically, these savings plans are ways that you can set aside funds for the future for your for your child. My name is Camille Wadlington. I actually work with the 529 program through California. It's called Scholar Saver. And basically what I do is I help families like you figure out what type of saving plan option is the best for them and how much they should be investing into their child. So that's what I do. A little background information. I am a recent college graduate and I do have, unfortunately, the burden of student loans. Like many of you today, there's a lot of single parents in here and some families from various different types of socioeconomic levels. I fell into that socioeconomic level where my mom makes quite a bit of money, but not enough to pay for my college. So I didn't receive much financial aid at all. So I did have to rely on student loans. So that's why I'm here today, because these savings plans give options for all types of families, all types of incomes, to set aside college funds for your student or your child. The overall goal is that no one wants to pay a huge amount of money for their child, and no one wants to see their child just with the burden of thousands and thousands of dollars of student loans that are going to probably take the rest of their lives to pay back. So let's get into it. There are two types of 529 savings plans. There's the college saving plan and the prepaid tuition. The prepaid tuition is basically you pay a set amount of what today's tuition rates are. So for instance, at the University of California, Irvine, the tuition rates are about $13,000 per year. So that's how much you would pay for 4 years. You would be paying 18 years worth of 4 years tuition at the University of California, Irvine, if that makes any sense. So that's how the prepaid tuition plan works, kind of self-explanatory. You prepay what you think the tuition will be in 18 years. One of the cons to this, though, is that tuition may spike in 18 years when your child is ready to go to school, and for our case, the next 10 years. Okay, the college savings plan kind of works like a mutual fund. You pay into an account, and it accrues interest. So it's like a mutual fund. The money like I have bolded, the money can be contributed to the account, can be invested into a stock or bond, or the money market. So this one is, the pros and cons are, sometimes the money it works like a stock, it'll accrue a lot of interest or it might get hit and it will lose money. So it just kind of depends on what you feel is the best. They both have their pros and cons. Here is an outline designed for some of the pros and cons. There are a couple that I think that are important. Like I said, the prepaid tuition plan, it locks in tuition rate at the current rate that it is now. The college saving plan does not. Most plans, the prepaid tuition plan has an age limit and a grade limit for the beneficiary. The college savings plan does not. Both of these plans are very individualistic. Everyone here has different backgrounds and everything, so it's really up to you what type of saving plan that you want. However, both of these savings plans work like this. Let's say you invest $100 a month with a chart based off of a $2,500 initial investment. And this is assuming that a 5% return on the fees. For 5 years, you would have accrued $10,000, 10 years, about $20,000, 15 years, $3,200, and 18 years, $4,100. And this is off of $100 a month for this amount of time. So, even if you feel hesitant and you're like, oh, it's too late for me to start investing, it's really not. You can start investing because even something is more than nothing. So if you have something in 5 years as opposed to nothing, that's still making a dent into your child's college education. And if you're even able to invest $500 a month for 5 years, that's $3,700. Into 10 years, $8,100, $139,000, and 18 years at $500 a month is $180,000. That would cover basically up to a PhD in most state schools. this is another chart basically that goes over how much money you're going to accrue to, but this is at an initial investment of $1,500. So it's a little less, but it's still, like I said, more than nothing. So 10 to 25 years, you have $2,500, 6 to 10 years, you have about $1,400, pushing about $1,500, and 5 years or more, you have about $5,000. Okay, there are more to these savings plans. For one, the donor controls all of the funds, so whoever is putting money into the initial investment has control the entire time this money is in this investment. So the parent, if you are investing money into this plan, you will be able to control all of the funds. So if you don't like how much your child is taking out, you can put a stop to that. If you want your child to spend this much or whatever, you have control over the entire fund. There's flexibility within this account, and these plans can be transferred from state to state. So if your child decides, you know, Mom, I don't want to go to school in California, I want to go to Alaska, these savings plans will follow them to Alaska, and then cover them some more. They can be used for tuition, room and board, supplies, lab fees, etc. You can pretty much apply them to anything you would need in college, and I needed all of that and more. Here are some quick facts. In 2012, 71% of all college students graduating from four-year colleges had student loans. That is a lot. That is 71%. That's way more than half, and it's, in my opinion, a little bit too much. The average debt levels for all graduating seniors with student loans rose to $29,000 in 2012. It's 2015, so we haven't even received the data collected back from 2012 to 2015. Okay, so like I said, I work for ScholarShare savings program funded through the state of California. Here I have provided a quick link to our website. And also, at the end of the presentation, those of you who are interested, we have packets here available with all of the information that talks about the two different types of savings plans, as well as how much money you should invest and what you can do and the more of the options that come along with the savings plans. So these are here for everyone, anyone that are interested. And also, there are 3 of my colleagues in the back there that are willing to help anyone. So let me just show you the website very quickly. Okay, this is the ScholarShare program, website that I was talking to you about. Here, the website has several different links. You can learn, plan, invest, track. Resources are open an account, and in the back we have the accounts open. So basically, we're here to help you all invest into your students' college career. And like I said, that the benefits of the savings programs are limitless. Essentially, you will be getting back what you put into your child. So I feel that I have equipped you all with the tools necessary to invest in your students' lives. And if you have any more questions, please feel free to contact me. I've left my contact information within the packets too, that you can email me or call me, and some of me and my colleagues will be back there. So thank you, and please, please, please educate yourselves furthermore if I haven't gone over it enough on how you can help your child in the future.